It's Week 12 of the NFL, and this one features the Ravens' star linebacker, who had a strong showing last week with an 8-tackle game. It's the Ravens and the Giants on EA Sports.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to historic Baltimore, Maryland, and M&T Bank Stadium. Today, Week 12 of the NFL season is upon us, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the New York Giants taking on the Baltimore Ravens. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you look at this Raven team as they get ready here. They come into this one knowing it's been a while since tasting victory. They've dropped 4 in a row.
Can they remember what it was like to win a game? In these types of situations, you're looking for someone to inspire.
The final playoff push is upon us. It's Week 12 of the NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15. So here are the Giants ready to start their initial drive of the game. And trotting out there leading them is their 4th-year quarterback.
And he ought to have a lot of pep in his step after last week's performance because he did.
There he goes, right side. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. It's a gain of 34.
Already over 1,000 yards receiving this season. That catch is just going to add to his total. Certainly not resting on his laurels. He's trying to continue to gain as many yards as possible and continue this big season.
And he's got this down to the 35. Now we've got a Giant player here slow to get up after that last play. Well, hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break. To the right side, and he's got more complete. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. They'll look to throw again. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. A gain of 8 there on the play, and that'll bring up a 2nd down in just a couple. Again, he'll drop to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
It's been a good opening drive offensively thus far, but you know they don't want to waste it and settle for a field goal attempt after that incompletion. So this is a big play coming up here on 3rd down.
It's a gain of 6 as they're able to convert, and now it's 1st and goal. Back to throw again. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground. Nothing on 1st down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line, 2nd and goal. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
It hasn't been a real good start to this game from a defensive perspective, but now after the incompletion on 2nd down, things may be changing. If they can come up with one more play, they might be able to get out of it with just a field goal attempt.
Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete. And his kick is right there. It's good. And the Giants are off now to a 3-0 lead. I think we can safely say they came out to be aggressive on the opening series, Charles. They didn't run the ball once. All that passing, it does get them the 3-0 lead.
I think what we saw there, partner, was a true definition of football balance, which means doing what you want to when you want to on offense. And in this case, it was throwing the football. They may mix in running the football a little bit more as this game goes on. But this opening drive, while it stalled out, it still gave them 3 points.
They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a 1st down. Straight ahead, ETN. And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. Here's a 2nd and 8. Now a handoff up the middle. It's Watson. And able to use his blockers to get this up over the 40. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down. Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect.
Well, anytime he reads man coverage, I don't think it's going to be the only time he'll try and hit that route to the outside in this game. He'll test the perimeter, but that time they were up to the challenge.
And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback. So the Giants getting the football back here for their 2nd drive. And they come into this one riding that nice long win streak. And remember, next weekend is an open week for them. So if they can get the win here, a lot of momentum into that time off.
It certainly is. And if you're wondering if anybody's saying, boy, this is coming at a bad time, we want to keep playing, the answer can be yes. Because when teams are on a hot streak, they want to keep going. But what the veterans are telling the young guys in the locker room, an open week is always good, guys. Take it and let's go with it.
And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down.
Despite writing it down on my notes, I never give enough credit to the offensive line, and we have to here. The protection, that's what made this play a success. Quarterback had to wait for his crossing route to develop, and that takes a little bit of extra time. Excellent job by the big fellas up front.
Now a throw here, hauled in. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. 2nd and 1. Quick hitter here, it's complete. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Out to the flat, that's complete to his running back. Call it a gain of 3 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Completing it to the right side, Johnson. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6. In good position, 1st and 10. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. Now a 2nd and 10. Throwing again. McCarthy. And he's going to be taken down, sacked back around the 18-yard line. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And now off to the races down the right side. And this is going to be brought back for a Baltimore touchdown. And give some kudos to the defensive coordinator, I think, here. They bring the blitz, they dial it up, and it turns into 6 points for them.
It's so nice to hear you actually give kudos to the defense. It is so nice. You're such an offensive guy like that. I love it. He dialed things up, and boy, a big play resulted for his guys.
Well, you like the credit to the defense there, right, my friend?
Yeah, do I ever?
Point after, right down the middle. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. Taking it about the 1. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. And New York set to take the field. Sitting in first place in the division. They've got an open date on the calendar coming up next week. So, Charles, you and I were talking about this before the game. This one for them kind of has some extra importance.
It certainly does, because if they can get the win here and pad their lead a bit or at least keep pace, then they can really kick their feet up and say a job well done at this point and not have to worry about ball at all until they're back in their facility, back in their meeting room, getting ready for the next game.
That one goes for 8 yards. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Back to throw. McCarthy. And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. Dropped for a loss of 7 by multiple defenders. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. And he fires one incomplete. You look at this Baltimore defense. Against the pass, they're toward the middle of the league, number 15 in the NFL.
And the easy thought process is that stopping the run is the least of their problems because they're facing the #1 passing team in the NFL. But if they don't stop the run as well, then that just opens up the passing game even more. They've got to do both.
And the win last week punted 4 times as this one's away. It's a 43-yard punt, a return of 5, and the Ravens, they'll take over. Baltimore set to take over here for their 2nd possession of the game. No points last time out. They were forced to punt, if you remember, but no time to dwell on that. They've still got the lead here and a chance to add to that here. 1st and 10 as this new drive starts. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Up the middle they go. Watson. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down. The Ravens send their punter out now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. Call it 46 yards on the punt, just a single yard on the return as he was covered quickly. And it'll be Giant football, 1st and 10. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line.
And now at this point in the first half, you've got to realize as an offense, you're not going to get it all back in one fell swoop. This is going to be about sustained drives and making sure you finish with points. And that's a good throw there for a 1st down.
After one, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. Giant football, and we're ready to begin the 2nd quarter as they've got it with a 1st down coming up. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. Looking to throw. McCarthy throwing left side. It's complete. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. Only took them 3 plays, and they're already in the red zone, just like that.
Oftentimes now, offenses aren't nearly as precise as days gone by. They just tell receivers, find an open patch of grass and let the quarterback find you. And that's exactly what they did on that play. First with the pass through the air, nice chunk of yardage there, and then additional pickup with his legs after the catch.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. And a quick throw here, that's complete. He's taken down at the 7 after a gain of 7. The Giants on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. Here it's 3rd and 3. Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete.
As a corner, you have to be able to run with guys step for step downfield of man coverage and make up ground quickly in zone. You have to put yourself in position to make plays, just like that one we saw there.
So another good job defensively because they've allowed 3 trips into the red zone, but only the 2 field goals.
Yeah, that's the bend but don't break, isn't it? And they really didn't get broken at all because if you're running off the field having allowed 2 field goals and 3 trips in the red zone, you've actually come out ahead.
Yeah, flip it over to the other side. The offense, they'll hope to cash in for 6 next trip. Now ETN to start the drive. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5. 2nd and 5. They'll look to throw here. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Watson. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the 1st here. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. 47 yards on the punt that time, just 1 yard on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. Now a play fake here on 1st down. The throw here right sideline falls incomplete.
They certainly thought he had an open look beyond the 1st down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
And the defense loses him. It's complete. Touchdown, Giants. A big play there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Giants are able to move back in front. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You've got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, that meant fly route, go. Uh-oh, look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. They'll start with the option, and holding it may be the wrong decision as he stopped in the backfield. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down. On 2nd down, a run with ETN. And he'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. And he can't get away from the pressure. The Giants get there. The Ravens send their punter out now. He's been terrific so far. Fair catch signaled for and taken just shy of the 30-yard line. So possession goes over here on the punt. And they will take over 1st and 10. Here's a quick throw out to Wilson. Breaks through the contact. Still fighting for more. And he will step out of bounds here inside the 30. A huge play there on the screen pass. 42 yards. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. And he whips that one incomplete there. The Giants at 7-4 on the year. And they coming on a pretty good roll here. Winners of 3 straight.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Johnson. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. They'll run here with Edwards. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. A nice pickup of 6 there to get him closer to the end zone, and it'll be 2nd and goal. Once more, Edwards. And he's going to lose yardage again as he is stuffed behind the line. Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. And probably the wise decision there. No one open. He just throws it away. And that keeps the field goal on the table as it's 4th down. And his kick is indeed good. And now it's a 2-score game at 9, 16-7. So he's been a busy man here in this first half. That's 3 field goals for him now.
And not just 3 field goals, but 3 for 3. So even though the offense has struggled a bit putting it in the end zone, they've still been able to come away with points due to his leg.
And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And this one nearly picked off. Yeah, kind of surprising to see a defender of his caliber let it get away, but get away it does, and it's 2nd down. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. His first catch there, good for 10 yards and a 1st down. They'll look to throw. Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. Still staying on his feet. Are you serious? And it's a tremendous return as they finally get him at about the 10-yard line. Throwing to start the drive. McCarthy. And he's got the hook up to Moore. He'll get only 2 there, and it's 2nd and goal. Back to throw. McCarthy looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on 3rd down.
And his kick is good. And that will extend their lead even further. So the interception set him up with terrific field position, but 3 points, the end result.
Yeah, we can make this one pretty simple, partner. You always want to end drives with points, but that's one that you're going to look back on and probably say, we should have done better there.
The Ravens offense back out there. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive, in particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Yeah, and some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to want to look to hit a couple shorter passes and get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you've got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
Completes it to Douglas. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
Nice progress down the field, was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 30. A good pickup there of 20 yards. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5. So from the 25, this is 2nd and 5. Fighting to stay up, but now he's swallowed up and taken down. Call it a loss of 5, a big sack to bring up 3rd down. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. That's taken in by Watson. And this defense rallies, and they stop him short of the first down right near the 20. And they fake it. They pitch to the tight end.
Well, I like the chutzpah there, right? They decided to go ahead and fake it and try and pick up a first down. But how about how they executed defensively and smothered that one? I know back from my time frame, everyone has responsibilities, even rushing on a field goal attempt. You've got the tight end, you've got the wing back, you might have the guy out of the backfield. But they executed that well, really stuck to what they needed to do.
It wasn't just 11 guys trying to block it. They were ready, they got it done. 7 catches for him now, and this last one, a first down. Operating from the gun, McCarthy. It's brought in by Wilson. Now the Giants will use the second of their 3 timeouts, as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. And he's going to be taken down right at the 10-yard line. They go play action here on first down. And he's got it. Touchdown, Giants. A great play there in the final seconds of the first half. And the Giants would extend their lead here just before halftime. Extra point splits the uprights, and that will make this a 19-point game. So we come upon halftime here with the visiting Giants out on past the halfway point of the season and now past the halfway point of this game. We skip halftime and get right back to the action. Set to begin the third quarter. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. Out come the Ravens now. They'll go on offense first here in this third quarter. Well, they look up at the scoreboard facing that deficit. A 3-score game, Charles, but look, there's plenty of time to go here. The old football cliche that comes to my mind is you can't get it all back at once. They probably need something, though, out of this drive, at least 3 points.
Are you trying to say that there's no 3-score drive on that play sheet for any one of those coordinators? They just don't have it, right? You're trying to get it all back. You know you can't get it back in one drive, but maybe cut into it a little bit as you just suggested. Try and create a little bit of momentum, a little bit of a spark, and then maybe that'll carry over.
So now the Giants set to take over on offense. They're on a 3-game winning streak, and right now looking good in this one as well. They'll start this drive out on the ground. Up past the 25 to the 26, a gain of 5. So from the 26-yard line, here's a 2nd and 5. Now he dumps this off over the middle, and he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. On first down, McCarthy. His throw incomplete.
Well, he certainly thought he had a window to push that ball downfield, but as soon as he released the throw, the corner was there to slam that window shut.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Looking to throw. McCarthy. Wilson's got it complete. And he'll only get this to the 47. He needed a few more yards to pick up the first. First kick, 47. This one looks good as well. And this is going to hit the goal line and continue on into the end zone for a touchback. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's got room past the 30. Now he's loose down the left sideline. He's to the 10, and they're into the end zone, but it's not verified yet. Hold on, there is a flag down. Brutal, so take away the long touchdown.
It's a cruel game sometimes, partner.
They'll drop to throw. He's going to air one out, and that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. ETN up the middle. Down he goes at the 23, a pickup of 4. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down. That'll be a 48-yard punt, 1 yard on the return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Throwing to start the drive. McCarthy. And he is going to lose yardage here. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's second down. And his throw is incomplete. Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the third quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly the...
And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes. And the Giants send out their punter now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. So a change of possession here on the punt. The Ravens ready to take over. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Going right side here, and that's complete. Give them 19 there as the drive marches forward. On 1st and 10, it's Etienne. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. Now 2nd and 5. Now a handoff up the middle. It's Watson. And a short gain here down to the 22. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. And his kick here is good. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
The Giants offense now gets ready to head back onto the field. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory.
And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. A great effort there. His 3rd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Giants are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. Ravens offense getting set and ready for this next drive. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that, that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick.
This is intercepted. And he'll take this back down inside the 20. And they'll take possession already in the red zone and in a great spot to add points to the scoreboard.
And, Brandon, how many times have we seen a defense with a lot of field behind them get even more aggressive, right? They feel like they've got them not pinned down, but in a favorable spot for them, and they took advantage.
And that is caught. He's got it for a Giant touchdown from 19 yards away. And the Giants are an extra point away from going up by 30. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21. They'll start on the ground. Etienne. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. 2nd down and a little more than a yard here. And he probably should have given that one off as he's going to get hit and taken down behind the line. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. And he's going to have a Ravens 1st down as he's got this past the 35 to about the 37. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. And he returns it into enemy territory down to the 45-yard line. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Back to throw. McCarthy throwing quickly to Wilson. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. On 1st and 10, McCarthy. They're unable to connect, but a late flag comes in. And the contact may have come too early. Trying to defend the out route there, got the PI call.
And you know what's difficult about that one is sometimes you want to make the undercut move and go for the football, and other times just want to hang on the upfield shoulder and make the tackle. I think he got caught in between and created a foul.
It'll be 1st and goal when we come back. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Baltimore. It's the Giants with the football and also the lead as we get set to start quarter. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Thrown back across his body. And the Ravens are going to take possession here at their own 3-yard line. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. It's now appearing that this losing streak is going to continue. You know, the coaching staff was confident that this was going to be the game to stem the tide, but that just has not been the case. Able to break the tackle and get some breathing room before being brought down just outside the 5. They're going to look to throw. That is caught. And he will have a Ravens 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. And now they have a little more space to maneuver from the 15, 1st and 10. Now a dump off here complete. And down he'll go at the 25. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a 2nd and about a foot. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a 1st down. Well done. Again, he'll drop to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. They'll wind up getting just a yard out of it, and that'll bring up 2nd down. Back to throw again. And that is incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. Now on 4th down here, that pass knocked away and incomplete. On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. Knifes his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play. 2nd down. Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd down and 7. It'll be a gain of 5, but still about 3 yards shy of the 1st down marker, and now it's 3rd down. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the 1st. On 3rd down, here's Edwards. And he will have a Giants 1st down. It won't be by much. He needed 3, and he got 3, barely. But the mark shows 1st down. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. Off the play fake. McCarthy completing it to the right side. Johnson. Those are the kinds of plays right there that show you why he's the number 3 man in the NFL in terms of receiving yards.
Also tells you there's a full combination of what he's got going in his game. You name it, from route running to catching the football. That's why he's able to produce those types of numbers.
And his throw here's incomplete. A CD, they're up big, but they're still passing it. I mean, this is an offense that's had a lot of success in this game, and it seems like they're just having fun out there.
And it does feel like there's been a shift out there.
Touchdown! A great play there. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Giants add another 6 points to what's going to be a blowout victory. Point after, right down the middle. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. Here's 2nd and 10. Now here's a throw that's complete. And he was able to shed one tackle but could not get away from there. They'll see about converting this 3rd and 8. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. That's to the sideline and incomplete. 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw again. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. He sets to fire deep. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. That'll be out of bounds, and how good was that? They'll say the 3-yard line. That's where they spot it. They'll run. It's Barner. There's a nice move, and they'll get him down up past the 15. Now a pause, and there's an injured Raven in need of some assistance. So that last play gives him a little more space now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. On 3rd down, McCarthy. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. The Ravens offense now, they get set and head back onto the field. Facing a big 4th quarter deficit here, things not looking good. You know, this offense, though, they've been in the top half of the NFL so far this season, but in this one, well, their defense has really struggled. Screen play. Here's Etienne. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. 3rd and 5. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. The Ravens send their punter out now as he's on here to punt it away. Fielded just inside the 20. They'll call it a punt of 44 yards. The return was for 7. And the Giants ready to come out now. And right about now, heck, they might be wishing they did not have a bye week coming up next week. It appears they're going to go into that week off in high spirits as they've got this one well in hand. And he'll get what he can up the middle, 3 yards. That'll bring up 2nd down. And they'll keep leaning on the running game back to the ground. And he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up 3rd down. Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And, partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.
So for the Jets, it's an important win for their playoff hopes as they move to 8-4. And they'll be able to enjoy this one through the bye week before they get back at it again. Meanwhile, for the Ravens, they've fallen out of things now as they sink to 3-8. And they'll try and turn things around next week as they have a date at MetLife Stadium with the New York Jets. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew. We'll catch you next time right here. It's the NFL on EA Sports.